Literally just hung up the phone. Hey y'all. Okay. We got 6 videos to do, and I told myself, I was like, Darrell, when you wake up this morning, you're gonna get focused because we have to do all 6 of these videos, and it just has to be done. Somebody has to do it. So, where should we start? Ugga ugga black, booga ugga ugga out. Ugga ugga black. Wow, I skipped out. Booga ugga ugga out. Ugga. Oh, shit, this is hard. Wait. Ugga ugga black, booga ugga ugga out. Okay, so it's not that one. Ugga ugga black, booga ugga ugga out. It's not that one. Ugga ugga black, booga ugga ugga out. It's not that one. Ugga ugga black, booga ugga ugga out. Okay, so the first thing we'll start with the 5 things we're not here for. I know I have really awkward ways of choosing things. I still play any mini money mode. But we filled up our 5 things we're not here for list yesterday. So let us start talking about them. The first or the 5th thing that we're not here for is the whole free people. You know how people are incarcerated and you have people who are outside of jail who miss them and they decide to put on their like Facebook and Twitter like free this person or free this person. Though when I did go, I don't even like to say I went to jail because I believe I was in a holding cell, but it was enough of a jail for me. So one of my friends put free derail on their page, and I got out, and I was so offended. I was like, take that off. Everybody don't need to know where I am because I didn't want to be there. But the thing is, if you did something to be locked up, you need to be there. If you shot somebody, you know you shot them, you don't need to be freed. You need to be there. If you sold some drugs and you knew the shit was illegal, you knew there was a possibility of you going to jail and doing some time, then you need to be there. So, free, blank, I'm not here for. Number 4 thing I'm not here for is Tangled Headphones. Now, I don't know about y'all headphones, but my headphones just for some reason randomly decide they want to play fucking Jungle Gym and get all discombobulated while I'm walking around. And you know what the awkward thing about it is they could just be I could just be have my headphones on regularly and all of a sudden they just become a fucking Tangela, which is a Pokemon BTW. Y'all know what I've been doing. And it's just the most annoying thing ever. And I'm one of those people, I have OCD to the point where I can't walk around with my headphones not completely straight. So I have to stop, take them out, untangle them, straighten them, like pull them out, like stretch them real long, and then make them straight because I can't walk around with tangled headphones. It has to be a straight, direct line from my ears right down to my chest and to my pocket. It has to be. If it's not, I feel off balance and I'll tip over and fall. So that's number 4. Number 3 thing I'm not here for is people who share bus passes. Now this I was so offended. This man got on the bus. Let me tell you a story. Okay, so he got on the bus, and there was another guy who he was talking to outside the bus. So I'm sitting there like, okay, they must know each other. They must be homeboys or something. So he gets on the bus. I'm sitting there. I'm waiting on the next bus. So I'm sitting outside the bus stop with the man who was also. So he comes to the back window, pushes his head, like, first of all, the windows don't open that much. He, like, squeezes his head out the window to get his man his bus pass, and the man was like, yeah, yeah, thanks, man, yeah, yeah. I was like, are we sure? Bus passes are like $2.50, maybe even, well, that's for a one-way. Like $5. Are we really, seriously? Are we really sharing bus passes? Like, really? I mean, I know times are hard things, and, people don't ride buses. But you're going through some outrageous. And had the bus driver saw them, he could have got put off the bus because apparently sharing bus passes is illegal. Yeah, I found that out too. So don't share your bus passes. You will go down. Number 2 thing I'm not here for is these oversized. Now, here's the thing, because you can't come for me in this earring because this earring isn't as big as what I'm talking about in general. But there are people who walk around. I'm going to try to find something with these earrings, and they're like squares. It's like a square. And it's really huge. It's huge, big, stupid. It's kind of like having this on your ear. It's big and dumb. It's a stud earring, and they walk around with these fake earrings in like they're real, and they be like, "This isn't bad." Compared, and I know this is fake. It's no secret. These two are real, but this one is fake as hell. But it's huge, and you're deceiving yourself. Actually, you're not deceiving me. I'm not stupid. You can't tell me that you ride the same bus I ride with Coogee on. and you got on this big dumbass earring that's closing up your left ear. You can't hear shit, and it's real. No way. If you took that earring off, I bet your ear looks like the Hulk's ear on the bottom. I bet mine doesn't. See, cause you have to know how to get the right fake earrings. See, my ear is normal color, same as my skin tone. It's not awkward or anything. You have to know where to get your fake earrings from. See, they get them from like Two Cousins or the Sally Beauty Supply. Why would you buy earrings out of a beauty supply store in the first place? Does that not scream something fraudulent? So that's number two thing I'm not here for. And the number one thing I'm not here for is hot as fuck. Is the thirst. And I'll tell y'all about the thirst in the face. Ugh. I had to open the goddamn patio. It's hot as fuck up here. But anyway, the thirst has gotten real outrageous and out of control. If you don't know what the thirst is, the thirst is basically, how can I explain this? I'll just give y'all a scenario. It was another bus scenario. So I'm on the bus yesterday. This actually happened yesterday. This is when I completed the list. And I'm, riding the bus, minding my business. And these three guys get on. First of all, any woman with enough self-respect for herself knows that if we on the same bus, there's not much you can do for me as, a partner in life. Because clearly you don't have a car or an automobile. We're on the same bus together. Then the homeboy, the guy who I'm going to be talking about the thirst is real on, who still sags their pants anymore is question number one. Beyond the point that they were sagged, they were like on his knees, damn near. And then you had a belt on. You had a belt on. I guess it didn't work. Maybe it was dysfunctioning or something, but the belt clearly didn't work. His pants were on his knees. And he had like these fake gold teeth on the bottom half. I don't know where the top went. I guess he lost it or something. And he was one of those people rocking the big, dumb, ghetto, fake earrings. So he goes up to this girl who's, first of all, he pulled the tackiest move. It's 900 seats available on the bus. He decides to come stand at the back door, and the girl was sitting right here at the seat that's right adjacent to the back door. So he decides to be like, oh, can I sit with you? All the seats on the bus, but you want to sit with her. Thirst. Number two, he delivers the line. See, I turn my headphones down for stuff like this because I know how bad it's going to get. He turns his head to the girl and says, it's going to get good. He asks her, does she have a phone? So she's like, yeah, because now it's 2012. Who doesn't have a phone? My little nephew probably has a phone. He's 4. So he says, do you mind if I use it? So first of all, red flag, you don't use my phone. Nobody. I don't care who you are. And I know it's rude, but people are crazy nowadays, and if you think you about to take my phone and hit it down the street, you got another thing coming. I'm going to chase your ass. But, yeah, so she stupidly gives him her phone, and I guess he pretends to make a call. He dialed himself, and this is where he messed up. His dumb ass didn't have his own phone on vibrate. So his phone goes off with this big, loud, obnoxious ringtone. I think it was probably what's that stupid song? The Stuff I Don't Like, them people, them Chief Keeper, Little Fizz, whatever their names are. The Stuff I Don't Like song, that's blaring through the bus. So I'm sitting there rolling like, no, he did not just call himself on her phone. And then he pulls the string and gets off the bus. So I'm like, was that his way of hitting on her? So I'm looking at her like, I wonder what she's going to do now. So she just puts the phone back in her bag. I was like, I wonder if she's going to delete the number. That is thirst to the third power. First of all, if you're going to pull a move like that, the least you could do was turn the phone on vibrate. That's the bare minimum. So she wouldn't have known that you were calling yourself. Essentially putting your number in her phone. It's ways of going about doing things. And that just wasn't it. And his thirst was ridiculous. And the thirst in general is real. The Twitter thirst, the Facebook thirst. When did Facebook become a social media dating site? That's thirst beyond belief. That is what eHarmony, Black People Meet, Christian Mingle, all those websites are for. Do not bring your thirst to Facebook like I'm trying to find a lover, I'm trying to find a relationship here on Facebook. If you put that in your status, I will blatantly put "you are thirsty" in your comment box and won't care. I will not. So those are the 5 things I'm not here for. Now I'm cold, or at least my ankles are cold. Those are 5 things I'm not here for this week. Let me know what you guys, the 5 things you're not here for. You know how this goes. Put them in the down below bar. And it's about to be the end of the year. We almost gonna put our 100 things we're not here for. We're almost there. Woo woo. All right, y'all. Peace. It's cold as fuck. My ankles are freezing.